Within your meditation, creative waking state visualization, controlled out-of-body travel or lucid dream experience, one may unexpectedly or willingly and consciously meet the Stargate Keepers. The higher stargates of hyperspace, fixed and glowing within the ceiling, skyline landscape of the fifth dimension, are oftentimes not always guarded, if you will, by the Stargate Keepers. These matrix grid archetypal projections are another presentation of the Master Librarians within the library projection that is the Akashic Records. With the library projection, the Master Librarians are guiding you into secret rooms within the vast library and drawing your attention towards the knowledge within the records, both modern and ancient. The Stargate Keepers, as an alternate presentation, assist you in passing through the Stargates, and they prevent or allow non-aligned or aligned entities and energies from passing through. Many know these beings as your controls. They are also known as doorkeepers or gatekeepers. They are security guards, if you will, yet they hold the wisdom, purity, integrity, and the light of their counterparts, the Master Librarians. The Stargate Keepers are not always present, and they are not always fully visible, often blending into the landscape, camouflaged and hidden from direct view. Each presentation holds clues and messages for you to unravel and decode. If you find that there are no visible Stargate Keepers and you are having difficulty passing through the Stargates, then calling them forward will assist you. When you ask, or call, if you will, with a pure heart, then the Stargate Keepers will make their presence known in some form on some level. There is no right or wrong way to communicate with the Keepers or to pass through the Stargates, for this is your creation. Even whilst you work with an ancient hyperspace presentation holding much substance and mass. For many, the crystalline activation within the pineal gland happens spontaneously and naturally, and all hyperspace landscapes are explored and created at will, and hyperspace navigation is taught by the Stargate Keepers, the teachers within, the Master Librarians, or other matrix grid archetypal presentations that stand as your angelic geometric guidance system. We bring forward our communication at this time through our conduit Magenta Pixie for triggering, energy transference, planting of download seed points, activation, aid to expansion, and more importantly, confirmation. We stand as triggers, yet predominantly we stand as mirrors to your own journey. If the Stargate Keepers are not visible, and you are likely to feel their presence or absence, even if they are not seen by you, then this is either a call to move deeper within the fabric layers of hyperspace to find them, a call as a trigger to manifestation and creation of them, or simply means you do not need to connect with them in this particular dimensional space at this time. Many travellers experience the fabric of hyperspace as empty or void of humanoid presentation. Much work is done when one stands as the solitary hyperspace traveller. Yet projections of self as other through the matrix grid archetypal presentation brings with it the sense of self as other as a mirror to source at the first distortion point of self. Therefore, this self-replicating split is always available, as is the conscious awareness of the lone traveller as source, as the one. It is the presentation of this energy that triggers the conscious memory of who you truly are. We repeat, it is the presentation of this energy that triggers the conscious memory of who you truly are. If the Stargate Keepers are seen as presentations, often they appear as priest-like, deity-like, robe-adorned beings. Some present as angelic with wings, or are small fairy-like elemental presentations, although usually the elemental presentations stay close to the ground level, and the angelic master-type presentations move around within the ceiling skyline close to the stargates. The humour that abounds at this level is abundant, and it is not unknown for the Stargate Keepers to hold little ladders that they climb in order to reach the stargates. Perhaps they reside within a tree whose topmost branches reach the stargates, or they may even be holding a bunch of coloured balloons as they float upwards towards the stargates. The more bizarre, if you will, the presentation seems, the more humour energy you have touched upon, and this energy is most evident within the higher echelons of the fifth dimension. There are many different hyperspace landscape presentations within a fifth dimension reality. We work with the Crystal Palace presentation with our conduit at this time, as this metaphor is an aligned match to the crystalline formation of the pineal gland and changing cellular structure of the ascending humans. The Crystal Palace itself allows pineal activation at a most high frequency as its metaphoric mirror match, the antimatter presentation of matter with the activated pineal gland as the key to the gate. Yet there are many other ancient presentations holding much substance and mass. The Atlantean landscape within the fifth dimension as an ancient projection holds remnants of a time long past. Shadow work by delving into the subconscious patterns on a global level is work predominantly undertaken here. The Atlantean landscape as a modern or future projection is very similar to the Crystal Palace presentation, storing the crystal generators that broadcast your thought and emotion signals, acting as boosters to your workings with the law of magnetic attraction. The crystal generators are mirrored matches to the crystalline change within the cellular structure and the DNA template. Within an Atlantean landscape, one may also discover the 12 crystal skulls, standing as mirrored matches to the 12-stranded DNA template and the accessing of the 12th dimensional model. When one accesses the 13th crystal skull through the Atlantean looking glass, one powers up, if you will, and activates the grid of 12 through the crystal skull matrix. Many souls are called to this presentation at this time. We draw your attention once again to the Atlantean looking glass, for it is here that you shall find that which has been hidden, the 13th crystal skull. When this metaphor is decoded by you, the 12-strand DNA formation shall form within your human DNA template most quickly. And this is when you shall go galactic, if you will, and hold the frequencies of the extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional self, as well as standing as the fully ascended organic human. Another ancient fifth-dimensional presentation within hyperspace, holding substance and mass, are the Halls of Amenti. This, as yet another projection of the Akashic records, holds a consciousness field more aligned with incarnational records. One is said to become free from the Halls of Amenti when one moves out of the third-dimensional planetary grid reincarnational cycle. This has been a most secretive and hidden presentation, if you will, within hyperspace, holding also the sacred geometric patterning of the 13, which is now, in your planetary timeline, coming to light and awareness within the consciousness of the ascending and star-seeded individuals holding light and activated crystalline DNA. Those that created the shadow templates are losing their hold, if you will, upon the astral antimatter reincarnational grid of third-dimensional Earth as new geometries are now forming. The modern and future projections of the Halls of Amenti are celebratory gathering places within temples of light, the White Lodges, the White Brotherhood, the White Dragonkind, the White Priesthood, the White Robed, and the White Goddess energy streams. What was once secret and unknown, hidden within the geometry of the 13, woven into the antimatter fabric of hyperspace, is now available for download into the minds of those holding crystalline pattern within. This is no longer the few of the bloodline. This is the many, the all, the children of the sun and moon, as streams of expanded shared consciousness becomes available, open, shared, and free. As you become one collective consciousness within your telepathic unity field, as you always have been, yet it is the awareness of it that creates the crystalline change. The crystalline change is that which creates the awareness of the telepathic unity field. Mystery moves into plain sight as the sorcerers and magicians now take apprentices en masse, and the apprentices move into mastery within the blink of an eye. The sharing of information within the matrix grid is mirrored on the physical level by your internet system communication devices and World Wide Webs. That originally intended as the mark of the beast flips into the positive and becomes the key to an open book, a blank page on which to write the secrets of old. The beast itself, when shadow work is done, delving deep into the subconscious on a global level, becomes its dualistic counterpart in your world of story, the beauty, and again stands as matched mirror to the crystalline change. As the beast becomes the beauty, so too do you turn lead into gold and become master alchemist on Earth. If these story world characters have been found within your hyperspace travels within the fifth dimension, this is indeed your clue, your message, your signpost, if you will, as you unravel the mystery of the metaphoric code, which is the language of light, and allow expansion and crystalline light body formation to take place. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9. Gateways within, gateways within, gateways within, gateways within. Come with me on a euphoric voyage.